America, fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, America, fuck yeah.
Alright, we're good. We're back. So now Jim's still behind the controls because, quite frankly, I'm running off this energy drink I'm drinking right now. And a chicken sandwich I ate as some sort of ritualistic revenge. Delicious revenge.
Delicious revenge.
Remember, kids, if you suffer on account of some awful creature, just eat its friends. That'll learn him. And this dude's just staring at you mystified. Seriously, the guy in front, like, is he real? Is he... Okay. Oh, yeah, he's alive. He's clued in. We have some real tactical espionage going on now, folks.
This is Metal... Well, no. When did Metal Gear Solid come out?
I can look that up. When did this come out?
I'm pretty sure this came out after, and it's aping off of the game's success. Like we said before, at least it did some things, you know.
So, we're talking about Metal Gear Solid, right?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid is not the subject of my criticism.
No. But I mean, just for this, because there was the original Metal Gear. Because the original Metal Gear was in the 80s. But I'm doubting that's what you're talking about.
Oh,
shit, there's an arcade
Metal
game?
Gear Solid, yeah.
Did not know there was an arcade game. No, I don't mean Metal Gear games. Metal Gears. Fucking Google phones with their fancy... Why are you telling me about the Metal Gear series? I want Metal Gear Solid. Okay, here we go. It was in 1998.
Alright, and when did this game come out? The same year, I'm guessing?
I wouldn't be entirely surprised, although with development cycles, that's never usually,
They may have been developed at the same time.
Yeah.
But you never know. Like, you'd have to check
1999.
So
a year later. Now, professional games take a while. That said, you know, when games come out while another game is in development, you can certainly, you know,
see
modify.
Where the influence comes from. Now, this box is in our way. So
it was opposing freedom.
Alright. Now, thankfully, controlling the aiming is much smoother with a controller than it is with a keyboard.
Yeah, I thought it's also much smoother with a controller built for human hands as opposed to the N64.
Yes. It's just been revoked.
That you didn't really set you up for that Lethal Weapon line, Jim.
It doesn't matter because Jean-Luc Cougar.
Oh my fucking god! Are you serious?
That's his name.
Oh my god!
Is an action man, and actually, if we go into the start menu here and look at the team, we have a whole roster of stats.
He's also a manlet.
Here we have
Daniel Stewart, deceased.
with two N's.
Oh, Dan's moving up in the world. Stephen Legal. Lisa Roberts.
Not quite a Christmas cake.
No. I if there's a reference in that one, I don't get it. Jake Hudson. Alright, we just have dude. Mike Hawk. Oh, wow. You look like the guy that gets picked on the schoolyard.
He's the guy that gets picked on the scat team.
Yeah, right, scat. Thomas Smith, a.k.a. just generic man dude. Also, here we go. This dude's fucking... He is the law! No, hold on. Let's appreciate something for a second about Law Bruford. The only man on this team in a denim jacket with the sleeves torn off and a soul patch.
And don't forget the fact that he's 6'8" and 250 pounds,
Holy
making him
shit.
the largest guy on the team and probably in the game too. And I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, no, that's like a bear they shaved and put in a fucking biker gear.
How much do you want to bet that he lives to see the end of the game?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of the bosses. Matthew... Yeah, his name is Brown, of course it is.
Of course.
Height, 6 feet. Yeah.
And he does the punch animation.
He looks like fucking Carl Winslow is a little bit surprised, but not very.
I'm thinking Carl Weathers.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. That fucking widow's that like aggressive widow's peak he had going on though. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, I don't have a lot to say about that guy except like his haircut was fucking 2015 before 2015. He had that fucking shaved sides and spiked tips going on.
Well, you know, Keith is a trendsetter.
He looked like a metrosexual. And I say that with full respect to metrosexuals, but like, Keith did not look like the kind of man who should be on the scat team.
You'll never be on the scat team. Never, ever.
Oh no, my Akacho windbreaker! Oh, jeez. Alright,
for such a diverse cast of characters, you have to ask yourself, how much screen time are all these people going to get, and how important are they to the plot?
I'm going to assume the answer to both is none.
In some cases, that is true. There are some people that we never see alive again.
They were included exclusively for that opening cutscene, wherein only 3 spoke. And then they were never seen again.
And if this part looks boring because I have to pop up and shoot these guys over and over again, it is. That's all you do. That's all you do is pop up from cover.
Waist high. Oh my god, waist high cover. This game was Gears of War in the 90s.
And if you want to get technical about it, it's kill switching. No, yeah, there was a game called Kill Switch, wasn't there?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
And that game did what this game is doing, but on the PlayStation.
Oh.
Or PS2, anyway. Alright, so... here we go.
Oh!
Now, if I touch these lasers, I immediately die. And... oh, we have a cool little cinematic camera view here.
Dude. You'll never get into the Spencer Mansion. Never, ever.
I guess now would be a good time to use the shotgun.
Yeah,
considering how close together they are.
So is this like fucking spray template shot? Yeah, it is! Jesus Christ.
10 out of 10 game mechanics, guys.
You'll never beat that fucking... You'll never beat the shotgun that just fills the immediate area with fucking cloud of death. So my big question is, why couldn't we have shot that from the ground level?
Well, we could have, but I was not good enough to do that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And we get points at the end of every stage, because that's not antiquated.
Well, I mean, at this point in time, it probably wasn't.
Do we want to save?
I don't know, do we?
Let's save.
There's a lot of save slots. They had a lot of faith in this.
Yes.
More than they should have.
Okay, so...
oh, don't tell me. Okay. If you were about to put that on, I was gonna leave. Oh, we've introduced White Soldier now.
Yes, and we have arrived at the very diverse locations in this game, which include industrial, and industrial.
You'll never beat Shipping Container Land. Jesus, these soldiers, man, they are not paid enough to give a shit.
Well,
I mean, I guess, do they pay terrorists?
Presumably these guys would be getting paid. There is some semblance of a plot to this game.
Somewhere.
And it's probably better left explained by the characters who are invested in it, rather than by what I can remember of it.
Yeah, that might not be the worst idea. Our group of friends have very special memories. I mean, if you all recall, I thought that Super Mario Sunshine was going to be a fun romp instead of suffering. I was wrong. I was so very wrong. Yeah, that'll show that health kit.
You gotta show it's who's boss before you use it.
That guy's got your fucking number.
Oh, almost got it. Yeah.
There we go. Only a little bit embarrassing.
Gotta use that whole health kit. The whole thing.
Every single bandage is needed right fucking now. There's gotta be a dude in that truck, isn't there?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, I was gonna say video game logic dictates there was gonna be a dude in that truck, but I've been wrong before. Oh, there we go.
Now we can go in the truck, and there's some junk here that we can grab.
Yeah, more ammunition pouch. We'll never. Oh man.
Now I just have to remember where to go.
Well, I mean,
There's
red lasers.
Yeah, there's not too many places. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh no, the lasers didn't protect him at all.
Yes, they're not a very effective barrier when you can shut them down by shooting the control box.
It's almost like they should hide those. You know, I've always wondered that. Whenever you, like, I guess you could argue the power supply is in that box, although it shouldn't be. But I mean, like, I've always wondered that in like movies and stuff. Whenever you see like, it's a locked door, and then he just shoots the control panel and the door unlocks. Why does that happen?
It's a mystery.
Like, if I was going to design a door, I would design it to lock even harder when you shut the fucking control switch.
I think many of those security systems in real life actually do.
Yeah. It's almost like you probably shouldn't just shoot a fucking control box.
You never know what'll happen.
A myriad of things will probably happen, none of which is what you want. I was about to say, is this chain link fence some sort of impenetrable fortress? Oh! Oh man, these guys are bad at this fort thing. Then again, this dude's certainly doing his job.
And there he goes, folks.
Sent to Valhalla for his great combat skills.
Well, eventually, we're going to run into some bosses.
Okay.
And those colorful characters have some interesting ways of fighting all on their own. None of them are particularly effective, by the way.
Are we gonna fight the dingo dog mercenary group?
Perhaps. I mean, they're definitely, Kojima-esque in terms of like how they behave. I mean, they're not right. They're not right, Jake.
Fair enough. All I can think, like, the most striking thing about this game to me is the fact that W-Force made this, and the only thing I know them for is Dynasty Warriors and like Hyrule Warriors and stuff. So like, colorful characters is correct, but like this and like Dynasty Warriors, one of these kids is not like the other.
Let's get the camera in position there.
What is this conveyor belt doing exactly?
Well, you see, it's moving one box from one side of the room to the other over and over again. That's the only purpose it serves.
We have invented tedium machines to eat up time. That's
Now,
their secret plot. They're gonna steal all of America's time with their tedium machines.
those bastards. So, this is like a secret weapons control center base type deal, right?
Okay.
But there are countless industrial facilities whose purpose I cannot explain.
It's difficult to figure out exactly what the purpose of much of this is. I mean, many questions have to be asked, like, who built this? Why would they do such a thing?
Well, America did it.
Yeah, okay.
Because they needed a space laser to protect freedom.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously.
Well, clearly.
Aliens don't believe in freedom, Jim. Have you ever seen those awful aliens? They have a monarchy.
Ugh.
An alien monarchy. Alright, folks, we'll see you next time.
America, fuck